Cost of living in ROATAN, Honduras. ROATAN is a beautiful tropical island with rich history and culture. It's the largest of the Bay Islands in Honduras and is situated about 20 miles from mainland Honduras. ROATAN is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Honduras, and it has the second largest reef in the world. What is the cost of living in ROATAN? This island has a lot to offer tourists, from beautiful beaches to amazing diving spots. But how much does it cost to live in ROATAN? The cost of living in ROATAN is low. It's lower than the cost of living in other countries in certain areas, which makes it a popular place to live for expats. When I say it's cheap in certain areas, I mean because the average monthly rent for a one-bedroom apartment range from $600 to $800, depending on where you're staying. If you are looking for a two-bedroom apartment, then expect to pay $900 to $1,200 per month, depending on the area and the quality of the property. For these prices, you can expect security in a gated community with AC and all necessary amenities. Also, some of these prices are just for renting an apartment and do not include utilities or other costs that you may incur during your stay on the island. There are many different options available when it comes to finding cheaper apartments in ROATAN, Honduras. One option will be to live with someone else who lives near you or at the same complex as you do. This will make your monthly rent way cheaper. It's often said that you can enjoy all the benefits of a first world country with the amenities and the beauty of an undeveloped country. What is the average cost of rent and groceries in ROATAN, Honduras? The housing market in ROATAN is not very competitive. There are few developers and builders, so prices are high. The government has put in place some measurements to try to make the market more competitive, but these have not yet had much effect. If you are considering living on ROATAN, you may want to know how much it costs to rent and buy groceries. Like I mentioned before, the average cost of rent in ROATAN can range from $600 to $1,200 per month, depending on your style of living. If you are coming here just for vacation, prices will increase during high season, which are from December to April. The monthly utility average price range from $20 to $350 for electricity and water. It depends on how much you use. The cost of groceries will depend on what type of food you want to buy, but the average price are around $400 per month for someone who eats out most days. Groceries can be relatively cheap, but it depends on where you are shopping. You can expect to spend an average price of around $150 per month for food items like meat, vegetables, and fruits. The average food prices on the island are also very affordable, with a loaf of bread costing about $1 and a gallon of milk costing about $1.50. The cost of food in ROATAN varies depending on where you are eating and what type of food you are ordering. If you want to eat at tourist-friendly restaurants, your meal will probably be more expensive than if you were to eat at a Honduran restaurant. In general, the prices for the same meal can vary from $5 all the way up to $30 per person. Internet speed varies on the island from 2 megabytes all the way up to 30 megabytes, depending on what package you want. So if you are a remote worker, you will have more than enough speed to work and live here. The cost to fill up a propane tank is about $15. Some of you may ask yourself, where is the best area to stay and why? Let me give you a little breakdown on some of the communities to help you make a decision. Some of the reason people are flocking to ROATAN is that it's been referred to as best kept secret of the Caribbean. It's now earned a spot on several lists, including International Living's annual Best Place to Retire Abroad. ROATAN has one main town, Coxon Hole, where most people live and work. But there are also many smaller villages spread around the island, like Pandetong, Punta Gorda, French Harbor, and many more. In my opinion, the best place to live really depends on what type of atmosphere you like. If you like fast-paced going life, I would say stay in West End, West Bay, Sandy Bay, or Flowers Bay. These areas have a bunch of restaurants, bars, nightlife, and more. But if you like more laid-back, slow-going area, I would say stay in the East End side. They also have bars and restaurants, but it's not as congested. You can also consider staying in Camp Bay, Oak Ridge, Port Royal, or even as far as St. Helene. St. Helene really don't get much exposure, but it's a beauty nonetheless. Many expats stay there too. These areas on the eastern side don't get much tourists as West End, so it's a very tight-knit community. If you live in any of these areas, comment your experience below to let others know how it is. What is the average salary for a ROATAN worker? Honduras is a country in Central America. It is bordered by Guatemala, El Salvador, and Nicaragua. The country has a population of 8 million people. However, ROATAN is a popular tourist destination for people all over the world. It is also a popular retirement destination for people who are looking to live on the beach. The cost of living in ROATAN, Honduras is lower than many other countries, but is still higher than the average for Central America. The average monthly salary for a ROATAN worker is $450 to $650, which is higher than other countries in Central America, such as Guatemala and Nicaragua. The cost of living index in ROATAN is also lower than the average for Central America and the Caribbean. Some of you may ask, well, what jobs are available in ROATAN? You have dive master, tour guide, delivery service, house cleaning. You even have call center jobs. There is a variety of industries that are available to enter, but it really depends on your skills. Some of you may ask, well, what about living on ROATAN and still spend on luxuries and travel? The cost of living in ROATAN is fairly low. You can live comfortably on $1,000 to $2,000 per month. However, if you want to live like a king or a queen and spend on luxuries and travel, you will need to earn more than $2,000 per month, which will allow you to travel to various places in Honduras, like the capital, Tegucigalpa, or San Pedro. If you want to know what things to avoid when traveling to these places, check the link in the description below. What you need to know about healthcare on the island. You may ask yourself, what about healthcare on the island of ROATAN? As of this video, ROATAN has 2 hospitals, a private one and a public one. One is located in Coxon Hole and the other is a private which is located in French Harbor. Many people who have been visiting ROATAN for years are surprised to find out that there are hospitals on the island. These hospitals provide a range of healthcare needs for both local and tourists, including medical, dental, wellness, and pediatric service. ROATAN also has several private, well-educated physicians as an option. Want to know more about ROATAN? Watch this video next.